I don't know what was going on there. Alright, looks like we're good now. Looks like we're good now. I don't know what was going on with that. Alright. I got set up for my man Shay here, or the Insider. Haven't practiced. We'll see what happens. I'm, you guys kind of know my feeling on the wing cars. Don't really care right now. Just want to run them and have fun. Who cares? I know there's some ridiculous, like, bottom line for qualifying. I don't know how to run it. So. That ain't it. Ooh.
Inside, all clear, all clear.
Yeah, I haven't tried this setup of Shay's. I probably would have been smart to maybe test it a lap or two. It's a little tight for me. Oh. You want to advance the session, Bruce? Okay. Is this thing going? Okay, it's going. Okay. Yeah, feed guide, there's a lap around the bottom. I can't do it. I've only seen the pros do it before, and I've never tried it. I shouldn't say I've never tried it. I tried it when Tyler showed it to me, and I was like, not happening. Not gonna do it. So I'm gonna stick to my lap around the top and go with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna just roll with it. So we'll see what happens. Bring my chat up. There we go. Oh crap, I gotta get that off. And get that up. Okay. So we'll see what happens.
Alright, man, here comes your first time left. Green, green, green. One more lap to go. Checker flag this time by.
Probably not that good. I love the free baseline setups. Oh, right on, man. I'm glad to hear it. Just raced here in 305s. You know, the free setups for the 360 will work in the 305. Just change the gear and the fuel. How far off was that? Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you. I did not think it was that good at all. Tyler, did you run that crazy bottom line? I ran top 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4. I am literally running whatever Shay's got in the Insider, so I had a 602. I did change the bump rubber and the packer, though, in Shay's setup, but I left everything else the same. Yeah, I did change the packer to 500 and put the shim to 1.5. I don't like that soft bump rubber like that, man. And I don't know if it's because of a IRFFB setting, but the car, I can feel it when it rolls over in the wheel. It feels just softer. I just don't like it. I will be starting second in Heat 2, outside of Trevor Royer. Awesome. Big blocks are at Lernerville. Oh, yeah, you should do that. Yeah, just do that because as a once you log in as a regular member or whatever, you don't have to keep logging in. You just click on Insider Login and they'll take you directly to it. Yeah. It would help you roll the center around the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, the softer one, it will. I tested the crap out of that, the different packer and the bump rubber and stuff like that. That's one of those things that unless I am building a setup to where it's like I just want to just roll the bottom and have that thing just wing over and just snap, you know, like I mean for Fairbury, for example, that's when I would go to a softer one and then less of a packer. But that's one of those things with the sprint cars that I'm kind of just like, I put it at 1.5 on the shim and I put the bump rubber at 500 and I leave it. You know what I mean? Like it's just one of those things I just don't mess with.
Green, green, green.
I have enough trouble in these cars as it is. So I don't want to go changing stuff that's going to make me uncomfortable. I will save this. I'll just overwrite it. Let's get the... Okay. Frickin' Tyler. Ah, dang, Tyler's so good in these things, it's ridiculous. I love Kokomo, John. I love it in every car. I really do. I love it in every single car. It's my favorite car for the non-wings, for the non-wing sprints and the midgets. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Weed Sport. I like Kokomo, though. I called Weed Sport, the first time I drove Weed Sport, I called Weed Sport the love child of Volusia and Kokomo. That's what it felt like to me. Really, Red Guy, I do, the top, the cushion, is where I set the car up to run,
Up on the outside row now.
and that's where I'll run for most of the night unless it gets really blown off, and then I'll look to go to like the bottom or something. But last season in NARC, I had fast time, won the heat race, and led 29.5 laps on the top. You know, I just hit the wall literally last turn of the last lap. I had hit it a couple of times already and broke the car, and I was holding on for dear life. Ryan, who was behind me, he was faster than me. Had I not hit the wall, to be honest, he probably would have got around me anyways, because he was faster than me. He had been setting up that move for quite a while. So But yeah, anyways, I just run the top most of the time. I will go to the bottom or the middle if it gets really bad, but the top is just so dominant here. I try to run up there.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Get ready.
All right, I just want to make it to the feature. That's all I'm trying to do here.
Green flag, green flag. Hey, Rose, now we'll tend to go with the line. Next car is the leader.
Ah, I hit the angle of that corner wrong.
Stay high, clear low, clear low. Inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Crap. I don't know if I came down on Brady.
Five left to go.
God dang it, I can't stay off the wall.
One inside. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one outside. All clear, all clear. You got one outside. All clear, all clear. Two left to go. Alright, man. White flag. One more left to go. Outside. You're clear high. Clear high. You got one outside. You're clear high. Clear high. You got about five left.
That was horrible. Yeah, I shouldn't have been in that situation in the first place. Brady, if I came down on you, man, sorry, dude. I couldn't stay off that freaking wall. God dang it, man. My heat races have been so freaking bad in the sprint cars and league this season. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. I don't... Even when I qualify good, dude, Not that. I'm not running core tonight. So I had talked to Wes, who is the one who did or is doing that league. And I had told him that I was going to run that first week, but then it was going to be a few weeks before I came back. After Knoxville next week, so after Knoxville Nationals next week, I will be doing core on Wednesdays. So yeah, this week and next week I'll be doing NARC because tonight is this, and then we've got the Knoxville Nationals next week, and then after that I'll be in core. So yeah, I would much rather do core than sprint cars. I'm telling you that right now. I would much rather do that. Come on, Justin. Come on, Lane. Oh, no! Yeah, I don't think that was on Bruce. Oh, yeah. Lane was just coming down because of Greg, and Bruce was going up. That just sucks. I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been the cause of that many a time. So Yeah, sorry, Dad. I like it, dude. I would much rather run the late models. I did a pro late model official race today. I mean, I ran official races, pro late models, and then dirt midgets. I would rather run those than these things. I would, you know. I just So, yeah, any info coming down the pike on the tire model? No, haven't heard anything yet. I know that, in fact, if I bring it up real quick, hold on, let's go home and then forum, bring that back up. I know that in the forum there was some stuff that they were talking about, regarding the midget tire, but I haven't heard anything about the I haven't seen or heard anything about the new tire model, which is unfortunate, you know, but I understand. Yeah, I don't see anything, so let me check the Dirt Midget one, see if they have anything with that. Yeah, I put a big thing in there, so did Shay. But there's nothing else in there.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, nothing else in there. So yeah, nothing right now. I would imagine it would be sometime this season. Hey, what's up, Keith? My buddy crashed one of these into someone's living room, getting it ready for a weekend. Oh, wow. Throttle stuck. Wow, that is terrifying. I remember when I was running Outlaw carts and I was running in the open class, and I had spent literally all day and night building this car, and it was a brand new car. Well, it was new to me. Like, I had gotten a chassis from somebody, a roll cage, you know what I mean? I had my old parts and stuff from my old wrecked car, and I had got my buddy David Tarter actually lent me one of his spare engines, which was awesome, because my motor, I had a CR480. It was this air-cooled, just big old bulky, it just wasn't that good. And so he lent me, he had a 85 CR500. And I spent literally like all night, all day, and then into the night. It was like 11 o'clock at night when I finally got this car all built, because I had to take all the other parts off my other car and put it onto this one, right? So we get it built finally, and now it's like, all right, we got to start it up. And I get that thing started, and I remember I was flying down my road. I had to be going probably 70 miles an hour. And I can tell you right now, if your butt is that far off the ground, I mean, it feels like you're going 200. And I remember getting to the end of the street and hitting the brake to stop, and the brake went to the floor. And I had to pump it And then when I pumped it and it locked, and I went, you know, and I like locked up the brakes, and now I'm like, you know, all over the place trying to hold on to this thing for dear life, praying that I don't go sideways and flip or something. And that brake cap that I had, because it was just a little hydraulic, you know, master cylinder, the brake cap that I had was actually cracked. And so the pressure wouldn't build in it. There was air getting sucked into it. That was one of the most terrifying experiences ever, right? I can't imagine being in a sprint car and having the throttle stick. That is crazy. Crazy. They had to move after it was... Oh, it was in Granite Bay? Granite Bay's not far from me. Granite Bay is a very nice community. That's very nice community. I mean, the parts of Granite Bay that I've been to are very nice. Granite Bay is a very nice area. Like, you have to have some money to go there. Wow. That, man, what a place to have that happen. That sucks. Yes, sir. Yeah. Man. I would bet they'd have to move. Yeah, Granite Bay. Granite Bay, when I was in high school, Granite Bay houses were... And keep in mind, I was in high school 20 years ago. I remember it was... They were $500,000 homes. You know, back then. Now they're probably $1 million homes. You know what I mean? They're for your average, like, 3 or 4 bedroom house. Granite Bay is a really nice area. Wade's got that bottom working. Oh, no, 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 no. How many go to the feature? I don't even see. Keith, Wade, he's sitting here running the bottom, passing everybody, and Kale just told him, get off the bottom, save it for the feature. Kale doesn't want to run up high. Yeah, I bet. Oh. No warm up, Tyler. No warm up, you guys. We're going to wait a minute or so from the people from the B main, and then we're going to advance the session. Oh man, Shay's got this thing really stiff. I'm going to drop that down, go there and there, do that and that. Yeah, but Shay, that's you. That would be like me telling my son when he can't pick up something heavy. You know, I just so you know, I one time bench pressed 225 pounds. You little punk. uh, I know that I ran an 83 last season here, Greg, on the top and led every lap until the end when I hit the wall. So it worked for me, and it'll probably work for you if you're on the throttle a lot more than I am. Big block.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
I think Kale said that Saturday night at Volusia. Greg did not wreck me that night. I've done that, but Greg did not fence me. We were racing, I came off the wall, and then we got together. It was not his fault. Alright, you guys, 30 laps, top 3 on the front stretch at the end of the race for pictures and interviews. Good luck. At least I think Whiskey Oval is here tonight.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
So, Shay, I'm just going to hook the chain to your rear bumper and follow you, buddy.
Get ready.
Alright, here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Green, green, green.
Here comes Wade on the bottom.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
3 wide. Of course I'm in the middle. Why else would I be? If you ain't the hot dog in the bun, you ain't really living.
2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
I got Bruce outside of me. I don't want to come up on him. There we go.
All clear, all clear. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
3 wide. Of course I am in the middle.
All clear.
I think we're actually 4 wide right now. Yes, we were.
All clear, all clear.
Oh, sorry, Lane.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is
Oh.
out. Line up single file.
Sorry, Lane. I was trying to get away from those guys outside of me.
Past the 91, past the pit road is now open. Past the 58, past the. All right, man, we're going green next time by. Get ready.
All right.
There you go, man. Good job, driver. Green,
Yeah,
green, green.
there you go.
Inside, all clear, all clear. Inside, clear low, clear low.
I'm losing time up here on top. Oh, Kale. Go, buddy, go. Oh! Woo!
Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 43 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is now open.
Make sure I have plenty of fuel. You've got to get that on a t-shirt. Yeah, I'm actually working on a new supplier for SSR apparel.
Past the 20,
So
past the... we're going green next time by.
I need to get that set up, man. I've been so busy with other stuff. I just have not. I've literally forgot about it. I just haven't even thought about it. So that, the apparel, and then my podcast are like two things that I've been put on the back burner, and I have just completely forgot about. Like, I was supposed to start my podcast over a month ago, and I just haven't done it. And the apparel stuff was supposed to happen when I got the new website up, and obviously haven't done that. So I need to do that, because I do want to get that shirt made. I do want to get that, where it says SSR on the front, and then on the back I want it to say 3 wide, you're in the middle.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Oh! Oof.
You got one outside. You're on the bottom 3 wide.
That scared me, Kale.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Ooh.
Pit road is closed. Pit road is now open. Past the 43.
Oh, you're good, man. I just thought you were sliding out, and then all of a sudden you were coming across me. I just thought you were going higher. That's all. You're good, man. It's just racing. We're both on the bottom, dude. Yeah, Keith, my guy who was actually King Clothing, who was doing my store and stuff like that, we took it down with the hats and the polos and stuff. Because he was running that for me for free, you know. And we just wasn't getting a lot of business, you know what I mean? So I got some stuff out of it, which was cool. But I'm going to set up the new place I'm going to go to. And I wanted to kind of shut it down anyways, because I didn't like having 2 different things for different stuff. I'm trying to find one that'll do everything. The hats, the polos, the shirts, the sweatshirts, all of it. So I can just have one place that people can go and get everything. And I think I found one. I do think I found one. I just got to get it all set up. And unfortunately, that's just a lot of work.
Got one stopped up hot. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Pit road is now open.
Racing, Keith. It's going to cover racing. It's going to be. It's called Behind the Wheel. It's going to cover racing. It'll be dirt. Basically any type of racing I like, which is dirt, obviously. Some NASCAR, just because NASCAR is so popular and mainstream, and I do like NASCAR. I am following it again now. And also some open wheel asphalt stuff, you know, a little bit of, you know, F1, maybe IndyCar, not much, but it'll focus more on you know, dirt and stuff like that. Just all racing stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, it's going to be me talking about racing. I'm going to talk about sim racing too. I'll actually cover that too. So, but just me talking racing, having fun, telling stories. I mean, basically like what I do now. So. But like when I go back to Charlotte for the World Finals, you know what I mean? Like I'll do an episode, you know, on that and stuff like that. So Oh, man, I messed that corner up bad. I would actually love for iRacing to drop the new tire model tomorrow. Like right before Knoxville Nationals. I would love that. That would make me so happy. Let's see if I can get up top here. Oh no, Lane and Kenny!
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
That sucks.
Tend to go with the line.
Watch, you're in the middle, brought by Tommy Brandon. That would be a good name for a podcast.
It's the 58 car.
That's
It's the 58 car.
That's actually going to be a segment. Actually, that just gave me the idea of the segment. I have a couple of different ideas for segments. One of them was going to be 3 wide. But I'll change it to 3 wide. You're in the middle. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, I got to get it all set up. I've done podcasts before. I used to talk about when I was doing trading and investing. I still do that stuff, but I just do it for myself. But when I was doing that as an education business, I used to have a podcast where I talked about that stuff. And it was depressing. It kind of sucked. Get up and ranting and raving about the, moron politicians and stuff. Like, I mean, it doesn't do anything. It just makes me mad. Like, I would look at the news and be depressed. I'm like, this blows.
You're in the top 10.
So I need to get the new one done and up and going. I've got all the stuff to do it. I just haven't, once again, it's one of those things, I just haven't set it up to do it. Whoa, I got into the slick there bad.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear. 5 left to go. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Inside, all clear, all clear. 2 laps to go. Alright, man, white flag at the line. Inside, clear low, clear low. We have a slow car up high. We have a slow car up high. We have a slow car up high. Inside, clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Say hi.
I don't know if I got Kale or not, but dang, that was a fun race.
There's the flag. It's over.
Good race, Kale. That was fun, man. I think Kale got me at the end. Ah, Kale got me. Ah, Kale got me by 0.006 of a second. Dang it. Nine. All right, you guys, pictures are good. Outlaws. Kokomo. Close. Volume. Discounts. Yes, I got it. Hey, we got like 30 minutes. Oh, you guys, it looks like there is no broadcast tonight. Jake sent me a message during the race. Something's wrong with his PC. Or no, maybe he is. It looks like he is in the booth. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe he is doing the broadcast. I don't know. Okay. He sent me a message saying, "I'm sorry, I don't know what's up with my PC. The last 2 weeks it locks up on me." He said he put in a new GPU and it still isn't working. Okay. Yeah. Well, he's in the broadcast booth. Let me go to Facebook and see. Oh, I can't even go to I can't even, you guys, I'm still locked out of Facebook. I can't even go to Facebook and look. Some of that would, Steven, I have a guy who did a picture for me. Where is that picture? Because it was one of the coolest things ever, man. Let's see, business. No, that's not it. Artwork. Ah, this right here. Somebody made this for me. This is freaking so cool. They actually made this for me. And so I actually want to get this on a shirt. Just because that's super cool, man. Like, I want to get that on a shirt for, like, my son was like, Dad, I want one of those. So I actually want to get one of these on a shirt, and I want to talk to him and see if he'll do, like, okay. I actually want to I'm going to talk to him and see if he'll do one for like sprint cars or midgets or something like that. So I'd like to do something like this, and then also kind of just some more traditional stuff like I have now with just like SSR on it, just a logo, that type of thing. So yeah. Yeah, I want to do some stuff like this though. Cuz that would be cool to have, I've just, since I started doing this, man, it's been, some of the stuff that people have done for me and given me has just been incredible, man. It's been so awesome. I would love to do the Xfinity car, but I gotta run big blocks. Dang it. Dang it. So we got 30 minutes until the big blocks. I guess I got some time to, I guess I can get some testing in. Yeah, we need to get together for said podcast. I got some things to bounce off you and possibly a sponsor for it. Yeah, no problem, man. We can do that, Keith. I'd love to. I want to get, Mike doesn't know this yet. I haven't told him yet. But I actually want to get, like, I would love to get, like, you guys who have actually raced and stuff before, and interview you guys, talk to you guys, like break down, like Mike, Mr. Indiana legend, USAC, non-wing stud. Like I would like to interview him, talk to him, and break down a USAC race or something like that. Like that would be really cool to do. So yeah, dude, I'd definitely do that with you, man. That'd be freaking awesome. I want to do that stuff. I'm going to do. I shouldn't say I want to. I am going to do that at some point soon. Uh, that's why I'm about this close. I've been holding on to that job at Amazon because I'm just like I don't. We can make it right now financially. I know I can. I mean, I've done it, and we would be fine. It's just if something happened, we'd kind of be screwed. And I just haven't taken that risk because if I wasn't married with kids, I would have said F it a long time ago and left that job already. I would just do this for a living. But because of the wife and kids, I haven't done that yet. But I'm getting to a point where it's like I'm gonna have to do that to just force myself to have the time to be able to do everything I want to do. Chance together on Discord. You get a chance to. Yeah, man, we can do that. Are you let's see, tonight? So I probably won't be able to do it tonight. What about tomorrow night? Are you running non-wings tomorrow night, Keith? Yeah, you got 30 minutes, Tyler, till big blocks. I should probably practice in the big blocks. They start at 6:30. Let's see. The tour mods, I'm not going to make that race at 7. We won't be done in time at 7. What can I run after the big blocks? Ooh, I might be able to run the super late models at Southern National. Because that would be at 8:15, right? 8:15 my time. I might be able to run those. Or SK mods. 7:45, I don't know if I can make that. Well, no, 6:30, 7:40. I might be able to make the trucks at Pocono. Maybe I'll run the trucks at Pocono. We'll see. I'm going to run something after this. Yeah, I know, Justin. I know. If you want the risk, you got to take the chance. My wife was telling me a couple of days ago when we were going out of town. She was like, "Have you thought about?" Because she just doesn't like what I do. She just doesn't like this. Even though I have more time with the family, I'm home more. She doesn't get it. She doesn't like it. Oh well. Like I told her, I'm like, babe, you force me to not do this and go get a job that I hate. I'm like, you're not gonna want to be around me. I'm like, in fact, I'm not going to want to be around you. I'm going to resent you for it. Like, I wouldn't force you to do something you hate, right? Don't force me to do something I hate because it's going to backfire. Because I'll end up leaving. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be so miserable, And I've told him, like, you've got to take those chances, those risks, Her thing is, and I get it. Look, I've been trying to make it as, an entrepreneur for 7 years, you know what I mean? And it up until 2020, I had some success, but not very much, And now it's working, but she was kind of burnt out before I got to this point. And that's really her thing. All right, so let's do this. I need to do some testing in the big blocks because I have not really driven them. So Lernerville. Let's do that. I need to get my tacky stuff dialed in with this. Why can't I find that thing? bum, bum, bum. Where is that dang? That's not it. That's an old sprint car setup. Old sprint car setup. Actually, here, I'll show you guys these. I actually had, these are old like Eagle chassis. I actually, because I had my notes. I don't, where's my book? Here, from my binder from back in the day, from working on sprint cars and stuff like that. That was how I initially built my first setups on iRacing. Was that, and then I found stuff like this to kind of, because there was some stuff that I just didn't remember. I still have all this stuff. I've got too much crap. God, why can't I find that picture? Oh well, who cares? Let's see what we got here. Okay, do I have this thing tilted? Yes. Okay, let's try this. Why is my IRFFB not working? Okay. Okay, feels like it's working. Something changes, I will be on later that night and Friday night. Yeah, Friday night I got work at Amazon. I guess I got lucky with my wife. I've been so stressed at work. She's been telling me to quit. She'll take care. Yeah, I'm with you, Justin. I remember when I... What's up, Blake? How do you get the logo taller? Hold down the shift button, Blake. So go to edit, click on the logo, go to edit, transform, and then if you can click on it and drag it, and it'll make it big as it's proportionate. And if you just want to make it taller and not wider, hold the shift button when you do that, and it'll elongate it. Yeah, Justin, I was like that for years at the casino, man. The casino made me sick. I absolutely hated that place. It made me miserable. It's one of the most miserable environments I've ever been in my entire life. I compared it to, I have a bunch of family members who are cops, and one of the things that they told me one time is when you're around, you know, drug dealers and you know, just when you're around scumbags all the time, you can get to a point where you start to see the world that way. That's how it was at the casino. I was around these people who were just always trying to pull something over on you, always wanting something for free, always entitled, I mean, just horrible people, man. And because you would think like, oh, Because don't get me wrong, there were some regulars at the casino that were really cool. We had this one couple. I probably shouldn't say their names. We had this one couple. They would come in, and they were older, and she would sit there and play blackjack, and she tipped the dealers, and she was awesome, man. And her husband would sit there on a slot machine, and he would play high limit slots, and it was like $500 a button push, right? On a slot machine. How long does a slot machine last? What, 5 seconds, right? You, ding, 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 ding. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it was. Dude, he dropped thousands and thousands. I mean, and they didn't care if they won, lost, nothing. They just had a good time. Then I would have people who would come in and they'd bet $5 and lose, and they'd cuss at my dealer, they'd cuss at me, and then I'm having to sit there and deal with them. You know what I mean? Be like face to face. Like, I had people that I literally got in physical altercations with over some of the dumbest stuff. And part of it was the fact that I was so unhappy and miserable. I hated that job so bad that when people would act out, like, I would look for it. Like, I was like, oh my God, I have an opportunity to clock someone. Like, that was the mindset that I have. That's a horrible, horrible way to be. It's a horrible way to be. So, I'm with you, man. When you have a job like that, it's horrible, man. Like, I was working nights. I remember I missed my son's first steps. I missed his first words. When my son started walking, I was working nights, and at the time we were working like 6 days a week. And I had been leaving for work. We were working like 10 hours a day. I had a 45-minute drive each way. So my days were like 12 and a half hours long. They were very long. I would leave at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, get home at like 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, go to bed, and then by the time I'd wake up, you know what I mean, I didn't have much time to see anybody or anything like that. And so it was my one day off. I'll never forget this day. It was my one day off, and we're all sitting in the living room. And my son, right, I mean, he's only like maybe 1 or something like that. And we're sitting there, and it's me and my wife and my daughter, Angie, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my brother and sister-in-law, like their kids. There's a bunch of us. And I'm sitting there, all of a sudden I see my son. He was kind of crawling around on the floor. And I see him get up, right? Like, he gets up, you know, kind of like a baby deer, right? His legs are all wobbly and everything. And this is the first time I've seen him do this, right? Where he's like not only getting up, but like walking. And he starts walking towards it. And I'm like, oh my God, come on, dude, come on. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there, I'm like, are you guys seeing this? Look at this. He's walking, and they're looking at me like I'm nuts. And he walks over to me, and I'm like, right on, buddy, you know, like, good job, man, I'm so proud of you, you know, and he's laughing and smiling and everything. And I'm like, did you guys see that? He just walked. It's the first time he's walked. And my wife's like, Tommy, he's been walking for 2 weeks. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't even know. I didn't even know because of my job, you know? And after that, I was like, I'm done. I've got to get out of this freaking business. Because, like I said, I was miserable. I wasn't happy. Wasn't getting to see my family. You know, missed my son's first steps. Missed his first words. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... So, you got to enjoy what you do. It really is. I know it's a cliche thing to say, but if you're happy, it makes such a big difference. You know, it really does. I know people say, like, money can't buy happiness. Well, you're right. Money can't buy happiness, but god dang it, man, it can buy a lot of other stuff, you know? Like, it really can. So, you know, like, I won't say that you don't need money. The thing is that I think where people lose perspective on money is what money can do. Money is a tool, right? For me, the reason why money matters is because I want to use money to buy time, right? That's what I want. I want to be able to pay for all the things that I want to do and not think about it, right? Like that's why money is important, right? Like bills and stuff like that, okay, whatever. For me, like I just want to be able to, you know, when my wife says to me, hey Tommy, let's take the kids to Legoland, okay, no problem. Like we're gonna do that for my son. And it's like we can do that, you know what I mean? And I don't have to worry about taking time off from work because I can do this job and take a break whenever I want to. You know what I mean? Like that's what matters to me. I think I've got the wrong gear. What's up, Cameron? I lasted 8 years at Walmart. I quit back in December. The amount of stress that lifted me. Yeah, Red Guy, that's a tough job. Walmart's a tough job, man. At Amazon, I work with a lot of people at Amazon. I work with a lot of older people at Amazon that are like, are retired and my retirement's not good enough, and so now I gotta work this job at Amazon, and it sucks because they're miserable. For me, I actually don't mind Amazon. Just put me in a trailer, let me unload it, let me work, and I'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about that. But some people, you know, it sucks for them. Yeah, I'm doing good, Cameron. How you doing, man? I love being a diesel mechanic. Just stand the childish high school drama. Well, Justin, that's everywhere. Oh, my God. The drama and the politics is everywhere. You're never going to find a job that you don't have that. SSR, I deal with that. I have to deal with that at SSR. Right? Except that I have to deal with it in, like, the league. You know what I mean? But I still have to deal with it. You'd be amazed at how many people, when I go, you know, especially now, because, you know, especially on the dirt side, not so much on the asphalt side. It's actually kind of nice to go into a race on the asphalt side and not be recognized. But on the dirt side, I pretty much, whenever I'm in a dirt race now, there's people who recognize me. And 95% of the people are awesome. They really are. But you got that small little group of people, man. They love to try to find me do something wrong. They love it if I screw up. They love it if I get beat. They act like because I help people that I'm like I'm some. They act like I'm Tyler Shell, right? Like I'm supposed to win every race that I'm in. You know, and they just love pointing out if I make a mistake or something. Like they love it. You know what I mean? So you have to deal with that anywhere. Unfortunately, that's just people. This is Lernerville, Eric. It's where our big block race is going to be at here in about 15 minutes. I'm just trying to get some practice in. I have not really been driving the dirt stuff lately. I've been focusing really on the asphalt. I will do dirt. Fridays and Saturdays are the days that I work on dirt because of the Insider program. And when the day comes that I can hire somebody like I've got with Shay for the sprint cars, when the day comes that I can do that for all the other dirt cars, I will do that. I will get somebody else to do it for me. Ah, went over the edge. Dang it. Watch some videos on the sprint car setup, and man, did it help. Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad it helped, dude. People are actually trying to sabotage you. because they messed up to take the heat off them. It's not tonight. Oh, I could see that, Justin. We used to have that happen all the time in the casino. All the time. So our general manager that we had, and I'll say his name because I got no problems trashing this dude. Victor Fernandez, probably the top 2 worst managers I've ever worked for. Now, keep in mind, since I was 19 years old, I worked in management. I was a supervisor at UPS, you know what I mean? Even when I did construction, there was a lot of times I was a lead, right? They would put me in charge of other people. It's not like I was running a whole crew, but I would be the lead guy over a couple others. And then I was, supervisor at the casino for a decade. And this guy was horrible. He literally, when he became the general manager, he literally did it was like divide and conquer almost. So like every department, they had turned us against each other when we all should have just been working together. Like, who cares if table games doesn't make as much money as slots, as long as the bottom line is good, right? If somebody comes to me, if Bruce comes to me, right? Because Bruce helps me at SSR. If Bruce comes to me and he says, dude, Tommy, we got a problem, man. The insider program on the dirt side, and I'll use this as an example because we don't have an insider program on the asphalt side. The insider program on the dirt side is doing, $1,000 a month. I don't even know the numbers. We'll just say $1,000 a month to keep it simple. But the asphalt side is doing $2,000. You know what? That dirt side, that's a problem. We got to fix that. Where I would look at that and be like, well, actually, we're just doing $3K a month, right? Like, who cares if it's this or that? It's all coming into the same bottom line. But they wouldn't do that at the casino. It would be like, oh, you only did, we had a year that we did like $2.7 million. And at the casino that I was at, Calusa Casino, this was not a big casino, right? We weren't I mean, a lot of you guys aren't going to know these places, but we weren't a big, huge Indian casino. Our table games was 14 tables. I mean, if you go to Cache Creek, which is, about an hour and a half from me, or Thunder Valley's the biggest, it's top 3 most profitable casinos in the nation. That's counting Vegas. It's ridiculous. And they've got hundreds of tables, right? Compared to us, I mean, they're a monster. So for us to do that with the staffing and stuff we had was phenomenal. And they'd be like, you need to do 3. And it's it's not possible. It's physically not possible. We can't fit enough people to do that. And they'd be like, well, and they would you're a failure then. You know what I mean? That's how it was. And they were always coming out and, everyone was always worried about losing their job because they weren't enough performance. It was just a miserable place, man. Miserable. Still need to learn a ton because I'm not a sprint car guy, but when you go from spinning the car out every corner to running fourth in a feature, that's awesome, Cameron. Good job, man. No, Sonny, I'm not broadcasting tomorrow. I broadcasted last Thursday, and I'm going to be because tomorrow night I actually want to run the races that we're running. At least I think. Let me double check real quick. Let me check the schedule. So tomorrow night, so tomorrow night Cedar Lake. So I'm going to actually run Cedar Lake tomorrow night. We're off the following week because of Knoxville Nationals. We got Knoxville Nationals next week. And then Eldora and Lernerville. And then Limaland for both. So I'm going to be broadcasting. I don't know if it'll be July 8th or July 15th. One of those weeks I'll be broadcasting next. Yeah, me and Greg broadcasted last week, Sonny. Oh, no, Steven, I didn't work at Thunder Valley. Yeah, Calusa. I didn't work at Thunder Valley. All right, I'm not even paying attention to my laps here. 15.331. Right around the top. Okay. Cameron, I don't really do just like open test sessions and practices anymore where it's just like, hey, come on in and we can work on that stuff. It's not that I don't want to or that I don't like to. I just don't have the time anymore, man. I just don't have the time anymore. When I first started doing this stuff, I used to do a lot of that, you know what I mean? Because I didn't have all the responsibilities now. But now, with all of the responsibilities that I have, like tomorrow, for example, I'll get up at 3:30 in the morning. And by 9 or 10 a.m., I'll have spent, 6 hours on the sim, and I will not have raced a race. Like, I'm not racing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, it's all just business stuff with SSR, So, I do them, but it's just really rare. Oh, you're good, Justin. Justin, if you haven't noticed, this is what I do. I talk. It's why I live stream. Today, when I ran those official races, it felt weird to be racing and not talking to somebody. Even though you guys aren't talking, like, you're not, like, communicating back when you're chatting, but it felt weird to not be talking to somebody. I was like, this is kind of odd. It's kind of weird. So, yeah, you're good, man. It's all good. All right, I want to try this with more left rear bite and see how the car feels. I'm not sure if I want to run more left rear bite or not because of the top. God, pacing in these cars is so fun. Jesus. Come on, stay on the track. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, it's not rotating enough on throttle for me. I think I need less left rear bite and more right rear. I could probably get that with a shock or a spring or something, but yeah, I want to go with the right rear bite. Let's get some more right rear in there. Let me check the lap times. Yeah. It just doesn't feel like it has the bite on the right side. I almost think I need a little bit shorter gear too. Well, I'm going to save this. What gear does iRacing have here? 528. God, I'm running a much taller gear than that. Where did I just put that setup? Huh. Where did I just put that? There it is. God, I've got so many of them. I've got to fix my folders. Okay, let's try this We got one more little run that we can do before we got to hop into the session. Cool, still wants to help. Okay, no problem, Sonny. I know, man. We'll definitely do it, you know, before the season's over. Next season, I plan on doing a lot more broadcasting in NARC myself. Steve, what's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for coming out. Off the edge. Have to have a different car next season. I want to run NARC, non-wing stuff, and big block mods. Yeah, we're already working on the schedule for next season, and it's gonna largely be the same. Tuesdays are gonna be late models in 360s. Wednesday nights are gonna be, we're gonna actually do a 360 and 410 series where 1 week it's 360, 1 week it's 410. I think that's what we're doing. Cause I'm like, dude, I'm tired of running 360 wing sprints, man. Like, I'm tired of the wing sprints anyways, but I'm really tired of them. 360. And then the big blocks Wednesday nights, and then Thursday nights we're gonna run the midgets and the non-wings. So I actually want to, damn it, and I don't know if we'll do it next season, but I actually want to do some asphalt stuff here soon. I'd like to do some asphalt oval stuff, particularly like the sprint cars, the asphalt sprint cars. What's up, George? How good do I have to be to join NARC? Oh, George. I mean, league races right now. We're hopping into the session right now. Apparently, George, you must be new because you haven't seen me race. I mean, obviously, you got to be a top 1% driver to join. I can't even say that with a straight face. We have 2 leagues, George. The first league is our NARC league, the National Auto Racing Club. That's our top league. You have to have a minimum 2,000 I rating just to join that one if you want to just go straight into NARC. The thing with that, though, we don't accept people during the season. So if you're above 2,000, you're not going to be able to get into the NARC season or the NARC league until the middle of July. Then we have the Ignition Series, NARC Ignition Series. This is for drivers who are below 2,000. And what you can do with that is literally designed to help drivers get better. Some of the drivers on the elite team came through the Ignition Series last season. Like, I mean, they were Ignition drivers a season ago. So you come in, it's all drivers under 2K. There's racing sessions. We give you're scored not just on how well you do, but like safety rating and stuff like that. And when you meet the minimum requirements, you'll get moved into the top NARC league. And that can happen anytime. You can join Ignition anytime. And so those are our 2 leagues that we have. Hey, did I miss races? Sheldon, I just ran the sprint cars. We ran those at Kokomo. We're going to run the big blocks right now. Oh, yeah, Sonny. Sorry, man. I didn't understand exactly what you're saying. My bad. No, I'm gonna do other nights. I'm not gonna be. You won't see me run for points anymore in NARC. Um, I just yeah. Ah, Sparky. I can't run Apex. You guys run the same time as we do. You know what? I might actually be able to run it next season. Just because I've got enough admins now that they cover stuff for me. Oh, easy, George. Just go to the home, your page here, the UI. If you hover over your safety rating, it'll give you your I rating. Just do that. Thanks, Lane. I'm gonna need it. Oh, Sparky, dude, it's impossible, man. It's, Josh, it's impossible to miss everybody, dude. It just is, you know. And look, what when you guys are running is actually in terms of competing, like competing with NARC, which I wouldn't even consider it competing with us. You know what I mean? Like, because it's just, I think I think that's the night that we run the non-wing stuff. But it works, you know what I mean? Because the hardcore wing guys go run Apex, you know what I mean? Which is awesome. So I think where it's at right now is really, really good, you know what I mean? I just, like I said, unfortunately I just haven't had the time to do it. I got to be honest though, man. I don't want to really run any sprint car leagues until we get the new tire model. I'm just so over the wing cars, man. Just so over them. Well, George, if you're having trouble in the officials, which look, this happens, okay? The officials on dirt, especially in the lower classes, can be tough. Do the time trials. Do time trials. If you go, I'll show you how to do it. If you go to, let me get this stuff off here real quick. If you go to Go Racing, current series, and then go Dirt Oval, and then if you click on whatever series it is, what you do is when this comes up, come down here to Solo Race and click on Time Trial. And what you do is it'll take you to the track, and it's a pre-generated track, and it's usually like only like 10%. It's like a tacky track. But you will go out there and you run for like 30 minutes straight. And do that, and your safety rating will go up. I've had people who have advanced their licenses very quickly doing nothing but time trials. Yeah, me too, Sparky. That's my thing. You guys are. That's why. I always like your guys' stuff, man. Because it's about the community, dude. To me, that's what it's all about. So yeah, I love it, man. We have a lot of the SSR guys that run Apex, dude. So I love it. Yeah, if you notice, I mean, it's summertime right now when we're running, but once we get to middle of July, we'll be done for the rest of the summer. We're down to basically three seasons now, where we're running like 14 week long seasons with like a month off in between. And during the season, we have like one or two, breaks. So that's why that's what we did this year, and it seems to work pretty good for us. Because summer is hard, man. Especially the closer you get to the weekend, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people in iRacing that actually race in real life. It's hard. So yeah, Sparky, I'm with you. I'd like to see the track states improve too. Right on, George. I'm glad you've been watching the videos, man. I'm glad they help you. That's why I do them. Yeah, George, new Ignition series will start in a few weeks. But if you can join right now and get approved and join the SSR community, the Discord, if you're not in it already. Because there's a ton of people in there who they do put up practice sessions, hosted sessions, stuff like that. Yeah, Sparky, I am with you on that. I got overzealous last year in 2020 when SSR first started, and I had all these people who wanted to do leagues and stuff. Dude, we had, two midget leagues or two midget series, two sprint car series. We had so much stuff. We had way too much. We took on way too much. It was crazy, man. It was just crazy. George, let's see, what SSR. What does it cost to join the league? What league, Cameron? If you're talking about NARC, it's $500. So I'm sorry, I can't. NARC is free, man. We don't charge for our league. There are leagues out there that do charge money. Normally, though, it's not very much for a paid league. I think the most that I've seen for a paid league is like 10 or 15 bucks. You know what I mean? 20 bucks. I mean, it's not much, but I will say the money leagues are very competitive. I don't recommend people run those unless you're super good, because it's another level. So, yeah, we're going to do it. I'll do this driver's meeting too. No problem, guys. I got it. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out, as always. Welcome to the Big Blocks here at Lernerville. Format tonight is the same as always, like we run. We got our heat races, 10 laps. Top 4 will go to the feature, and then we run in our consolations. Alex, Big Blocks are not broadcasted because I couldn't find a broadcaster to cover them. So that's why. Maybe next season we'll get them broadcasted. Actually, next season ESRN will be broadcasting some of the races. Anyways, so initial starts and restarts will be on the leader. Leader can go in the middle of turn 3 and 4. You do have the one fast repair. Remember, you got to lose it before lap 10 in the feature, okay? And in terms of everything else, you guys have been running NARC all season long. Same rules as always, okay? So before we open up the track, does anybody have any questions? All right, then, you guys. Track is open. Get out there, run it in. Good luck. Maybe, but I've never calibrated my pedals with IRFFE. I've only ever calibrated the wheel. Get that up. Who is that talking? Had my jaw drop. Yeah, no, we don't charge, man. We don't charge. It's free. Ah!
Inside, clear low, clear low.
No, not really. My lap is so bad for qualifying. So bad. Well, let's try that.
They're showing us a black flag. They caught us speeding on pit road.
Oh, we need to advance the session. Advancing the session. I pulled out and saw how bad the track was. Yeah, Greg, we have double the cars we had last week. Yes, they are, but I don't want it to blow off before the first heat race. I want it to get there by racing, not by practicing. Yeah, Sheldon, I wish they would do Silver Dollar Speedway. That's my home track. I really wish they would do that. All right, here we go.
Green, green, green. All right, man. Here comes your first high left. One more lap to go. There's the checkered flag.
Damn guardrail. I don't even want to see where I did. I don't even want to see how bad it was. Oh my god. Horrible. I am so horrible at qualifying in these cars. I was going to say, apparently Bruce is running a different track than everybody else. He somehow figured he figured out how to, yeah, he figured how to get it to work inside the concrete wall. Yeah, that'll do it. Was that Justin who said he was going to eat? I'll give Justin the 20 seconds to see if he shows up. All the dirt tracks up here are mostly open with no rails or walls. Yeah, no walls for me is, it's one of those things where it's like, there's things I like about it and there's things I don't like about it. I'm hoping with the WO finally going to boom, they will notice that track. It would make for some great racing. I would like to see iRacing get some more. Yeah, 528. I would love to see iRacing get some more short tracks for dirt. I would love to see that. Whether it's, you know, I-55 or... Dude, even, like I said, Silver Dollar would be awesome. But, dude, even, you know, if they're like a 3/8 mile track, right? Lucas Oil, you know, we've heard for a while that Lucas Oil is supposed to be coming. But anything like that, I would like to see some more short tracks. I would really like to see some more short tracks, dude, because right now we've got like Kokomo, Limaland, Fairbury. You know what I mean? You know, what other short tracks do we have? Well, you know what I mean? Lanier, I mean, that's not even really a dirt track, you know? So I just would like to see some more short tracks. I love high banked quarter miles. I think those are some of the funnest tracks ever. Trent Straight put it on us. Yeah, I-55, Husitz, Lucas, those would be fun. Lanier's size is good, Greg. I don't mind the size of Lanier. I just don't like it's not a dirt track. That's my thing with it. It's not a dirt track. But you know, yeah, I-55, Husitz, and Lucas, I would really like to see those tracks. Really like to see them. I think that would be really cool to have those. Yeah, Cedar Lake's not bad. I like Cedar Lake. Yeah, that paint looks really good. I'm a Limaland fan too. I love Limaland. Limaland's a lot of fun in the non-wings and the midgets. I really like it. I actually like it in all the cars. Cedar's fun. Cedar's pretty cool. It's not bad. To me, it's more about the... With Cedar, it has more to do with what car I'm running there. I'm not a big fan of it in the wing car, but I do like it in the non-wings and the midgets. Trying to see, get my need to find my big block setup matrix here. Where the heck is it? Ha ha ha. It says Troyer. Troyer. Troyer's a chassis manufacturer. I think I'm gonna pin this. I'm gonna do the opposite here. And see if I can. I got a setup. Justin, you should have the insider setups. Well, the good news is there's no wall to drive it into. New York State, so big block and 358s are all the dirt tracks. They added them last year. I racing. I signed up. Yeah, Sheldon, the big blocks. I had never even heard of a big block modified. I've never heard of one or seen one until iRacing. We got Weed Sport at, what was that, season 3 of 2020 or something like that. We got Weed Sport, and I remember everybody being like, oh my god, we got Weed Sport, that means big block modifieds are coming. I'm like, what the hell is a big block modified? Like, I didn't even know what they were. And they're like, oh my god, they're amazing, they're so awesome. You know, one guy was like, they're like a combination of a late model and a UMP. I'm like, really? Oh, wow. And then when I saw him, I'm like, this is not like a late model and a UMP. Like, what the hell are you talking about? But I had never even seen one before. And then I went and watched some YouTube videos because I was like, well, I'm going to check these things out. I was like, oh, these are actually pretty cool. So I had never even seen or heard of one, man. And I spent a decade on the road doing dirt racing, sprint cars, midgets, you know what I mean? Like, I did a lot of dirt racing. Never even heard of a big block mod. We don't have them out here on the West Coast. Heck, even when I went back east and we ran stuff, I had never heard of a big block modified. Yeah, Wheat Sport, home of the big blocks. I am stoked that when I go to the World Finals in Charlotte in November, the big blocks are going to be there. The Super Dirt Car Series is going to be there. So I am pretty happy about that. That is pretty cool. All Greg's cars looked exactly the same. Yeah, well, he actually has a new paint coming. And I had just done I just painted a new late model paint for him. I didn't use this design. I used the sprint car design and put it on the late model. But he's got a new paint coming, so he's not going to have the purple, black, and green anymore. He's going to be changing it. That's going to break my son's heart. My son thinks Greg is the greatest sim racer on the planet. Greg walks on water in my son's eyes when it comes to sim racing. When I told my son last season in NARC I won the best all-around driver, and my son said, well, how did you beat Greg? I said, well, Greg didn't run. He goes, oh, of course, that explains it. Mind you, my son, if you ask my son who he wants to be when he grows up, he will say me, right? Like, I am like his idol in every aspect of life but sim racing. It's Greg LeMay and everybody else. He walks on the top. Yeah, he does, man. He's fast in these things, man. He won. I'm honestly, the only reason that I won the all-around driver award is because Greg didn't run last season. Had Greg won and raced the whole season, he probably would have won. Now this season, Bruce is winning it right now. Bruce is actually number 1 in the all-around driver award. He's number 1 and I'm number 2. So oh, dang, what heat am I in? I'm starting 5th in heat race 4. Dang. Huh. Oh, my son knows I'm friends with Greg. Yeah. Greg actually gave me his, because my son loves loves Greg's paints. He loves it. When we did one of the kids races, I turned one of my paints into purple so it matched Greg's. Well, Greg actually gave me one of his old paints, so I got it on my 305 for my son. So yeah, because my son loves it. Where did my trading paints go? Why is it not on? I was like, what's going on? Why is my paints not refreshing like they should? Yeah, I'll see the flagger at the World Finals. Well, yeah.
Green, green, green.
My son didn't do this last one, though, Greg, because, we were gone. But the last two that Bryce has put on, my son missed. We were gone. Sundays are really hard. Because that's the one day that I'm usually working at Amazon. But when I had done some kids races, I had started doing them in SSR last year. And my son had done those. So my son won one of them in the 305s. There was only like 4 kids, you know, but he won. He loved it. He had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Sheldon. Cam Merriman and Alex, huh? That's some prestigious company right there. Yeah, because of Father's Day. So we were gone. So yeah, the kids races are a lot of fun, you know. My son is my son's kind of like me. He kind of wants to run different cars. He's like, I don't want to run the sprint cars anymore. So, but I try to explain it to him. I'm like, well, buddy, the other cars are really hard. He's like, no. He told me one day, he's like, no, I can drive the midgets. I could drive them just as good as you. I'm like, you've never been in a midget. What are you talking about? He's like, well, if I can do a sprint car, I can do a midget. And I'm like, relax there, Junior. Take it easy, Skippy. I'm never going to be number 1. Well, lucky for me, my wife doesn't pay attention to this stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. It won't let me accept invite for SSR. Huh? Won't let you accept the invite for SSR. What do you mean? What are you talking about? The Discord invite? Yeah, my son actually loves on the asphalt side, on the pavement side, he loves the Indy cars. He really likes the Indy cars. He actually does pretty good in those too, considering he's only 8 and doesn't really drive them that often. I've watched him lay down laps before in the Indy cars at, where was it at? Michigan? It must have been Michigan, where he was only like a second or 2 seconds off of my lap time, which is pretty good when you think about it. Dude, I suck at qualifying in these cars, man. I'm horrible at qualifying in them.
Alright, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed. It's the 22 car.
My wife is extremely supportive. Yeah, mine's not. My wife is great. She is. Like I said, she's just not. She just doesn't get the sim racing thing. She just doesn't get it. So, but she is. She's supportive. She is. She doesn't. She doesn't get it. She doesn't
Alright, man, we're
understand
going
it.
green
But at
next
the end of the
time. Bye.
day, she understands that I love it. That it makes me happy, and that it provides for the family, which is the biggest thing. You know, SSR pays the bills. It feeds the family. So, she understands that. Not just SSR. All of it does, right? You know, YouTube, my gaming channel. You know, there's a lot of
Get
different
ready.
things, but they're all connected.
Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. We have 10 to go this time. Outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Well, I almost got into the back of Boyles there.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. You're in third place. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. 5 minutes to go. All clear, all clear. You're in second. Outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Wade's definitely found something up top there.
White flag, one more left to go. Go low. You're back in second.
Yeah, that was, man.
There's the flag. It's over.
That sucks Wade fell off, but that was a lot of fun, man.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Drive trucks all day at Charlotte. Yeah, my son likes the trucks too. My son actually really likes the stadium trucks. He likes the off-road stuff. He gets upset at me because I don't let him. Do you want the setup I was just using? There you go, Bruce. I just sent it to you. For the consolation, but not for the feature. Eight. Alright, you guys. B main, 10 laps, top 8, go to the feature. Alright, we need to get the fuel figured out for this thing. I think I'm going to take a 1/2 inch of stagger out of it. And fix that, but I need to... I'm trying to think. I didn't see what my fuel calculations were. Hold on, let me save this real quick. Lernerville. Lernerville feature 2021.3. Okay. Whoops. What did I have last season for the feature in Lernerville? 18 gallons. What's that for 50 laps? So, and I think 18 gallons is way too much.
Green flag,
Feature.
green
So
flag.
let's go. Let's go 16. Yeah, it'll really rotate good on throttle. Yeah, Lane is an animal. I think I'm gonna keep the stagger actually. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna raise my J bar all the way up, the whole thing. I think we're gonna go with a 26 on the gear. Ooh, oh man, I don't know. Should I go with the 200 175 on the rear or a 175 150? Huh, man, that's a tough one. Oh man, I gotta think about that for a second. God, I really like that 200, but you know what, man? Let's go 175 150. Yeah, that's gonna really change that a ton. So just increase the right rear ride height. Go to hit the left side of the spring perch offset. Well, all right. If you add fuel and it makes you, what's the problem, Shay? Are you too much left rear bite or? Oh, so drop the right rear, lower the right rear. I'm going with 17 gallons. That's probably too much, but that's what I'm going with. 40. I know in the official for the Insider, which is 50 laps, I think, or 60 laps, I go with 18 gallons. So I'm just going 17. It gives me my left rear bite what I want. I was going to go 16, but putting that extra gallon put the left rear where I wanted it. Yeah, I'll share it with you. Yep. Okay, who else needs... I sent it to Kenny, Bruce, and Brady. Who else needs one? Who is that? Okay. Oh. Alright, you guys. Track is open. Sorry. Wait, if you can't pass tech because of the fuel, if it's because you have too much left rear bite, just click the spring perch, the right rear spring perch, and raise up the right rear until the left rear bite clears. We're only going to run about a minute.
Inside. All clear, all clear. Low car up high.
No problem, man. $14 gallons. Yeah, 14 gallons is probably enough. You can see right there on my fuel calculator, 0.2. I think I've got a 526 in the gear. We need to advance the session now. Yes, there is an excuse, Bruce. You got skills.
Warm up is up.
Who needs a feature set? I'm going 17. And Justin, I shared that with you. I think I'm going to go 16 gallons. Oh, crap. Oh, man. That setup I gave you will dig, man. You'll be fine. All right, you guys. 40 laps, top 3 on the front stretch at the end of the race for pictures. Good luck. Thank you, Sheldon. I'm going to need it.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was the last time that happened. Yeah, exactly.
Get ready.
All right, here we go. Yep, good luck, everyone.
Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's slick everywhere.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Yeah, it's gotta be the dust because I can feel me hitting it. Thanks, Jeremy. Alex Robinson, should I just quit? No, man. Don't quit. Alex, how much time do you put in on this stuff? You know what I mean? How much time do you really put in on this stuff? You know, like, I mean, look at me, for example, right? Although I don't spend a ton of time racing, I do put in a lot of time on the sim, right? Most of the time it's testing and practicing and building setups for other people and stuff like that, but I still put in a lot of time on the sim. I am above average, right? You know what I mean? So, no, you shouldn't quit, man. I lean like crazy, Skylar. I lean like crazy. I even lean in the asphalt cars. I lean no matter what I'm driving.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. The other car stops down low. All clear, all clear. Got the bottom 3 wide. All clear, all clear.
Ooh.
Got one outside.
Sorry, Gio.
Still there? What's the line? All clear, all clear.
I did not mean to do that. I was trying to not hit him, and I ended up locking up the brakes and sliding into him.
Outside. All clear, all clear. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 17, past the...
Yeah.
Pit road is now open. Catch the 28 car. Pit road is closed.
Tell you what, Tyler? 15? Yeah, I got you, Bruce.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside.
Oh, I don't want to be on the outside.
Get ready. Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. Outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
God, it's hard to see. Can't get the drive on the bottom to get around him. He got me on the top, and now I don't think I'm going to be able to get back around him. I can't get enough of a run to throw a slider.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I should have went with a taller gear, man. I put this thing in here hoping I was going to be able to run bottom. I just, nothing on the bottom anymore. And I'm just spinning the tires at the end of the straightaway with this gear. I can't get enough throttle into it. Any more throttle, it just spins the tires. 3 wide. Of course I'm in the middle. Why wouldn't I be? Right where I like to be.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Let me go with the line. I have to go with the line. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Dang it.
It's a 56 car.
Actually, I shouldn't say dang it. I think the bottom is actually coming back these last couple laps.
Past the 14. Past the... Catch the 56 car.
I have no clue what I'm doing. Well, what's the problem, Alex? Are you just slow, or you just can't control the car, or what do you mean when you say I have no idea what I'm doing, no clue what I'm doing? I mean, with these things, it's all about just throttle control now. Less is more with these cars.
Pit road is closed.
Yeah, after 10 laps left, it's single file. My wife asked me not to wreck Alex.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Get ready.
Alex, if you haven't gotten it, go get that workbook, that free setup guide that I put out for these cars. You can get it at the School of Sim Racing website. Go to schoolofsimracing.net, click on the free content thing. Go get the free big block setups and then just start tweaking on it. The main thing is you want a car that you can drive, that you can keep straight and drive with the throttle.
2 laps to go. Alright, man. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Dang, the bottom came in just a little too late. I was off just a little bit, man. Ah.
There's the flag. It's over.
Had I gone just a little taller on my gear, I think during the middle of the run when I was up on the running through the middle and the top, it would have been better. I think I could have got a top 5. But I'll take a 7th place. I'll take 7. Especially considering, you know, I started 8th. Tyler. All right, you guys, pictures are good. Nice win, Tyler. Oh, crap, I got a 2021.3. There we go. Being cranked over to the right with those kind of messed me up when first tried them. Yeah, they lean hard on the right. Really hard on the right. But yeah, Alex, if you haven't gotten this thing, go get it. I turned about 800 laps of practice, and go get those free setups that I've got for the big blocks. Get those and test and use this to adjust it. Get that car balanced for you, because that's really the key with these things. Is just getting a car that's comfortable that you can really be smooth with on that throttle. That's the key to them. Yeah, the track's ought to be slick for them. Okay. Let me see. Did I miss the truck race? No, I didn't. 7:45. All right, have a good one, Shay. All right, let's run the truck race. I have not built the setup for this yet, but we'll do that right now. We'll build the setup right now. Crap. 1 sec, I'll be right back. Oh yeah, Zach, we had fun last week in the truck race, man. That was a lot of fun, man. I enjoyed that. I really like these trucks. I've never raced Pocono before though. I did a test here a couple days ago, and I turned about 7 laps in the truck and was able to start this setup right here. But that's it. That's all I was able to do. So, let me see. What's the weather right now? 110. It's pretty hot. Practice has moderate usage, so probably somewhere around 50%. All right, so let's... Oops. All right. Run a 12-to-1 ratio. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Keith. What's a good lap? 54? God, this thing just does not pull out of the corner. I'm probably going too slow through the corner.
Got one inside. Say hi.
Just letting him
All
go.
clear, all clear.
Had a Coke Series driver show me that. Oh,
Outside. All clear, all clear.
I hit the damn apron. I can tell you already, though. I don't know. Yep, have a good one, man. I would actually say use the linear setup, Bruce, and just maybe take a pound out of both rear tires in terms of the pressures and go to a little bit taller gear. That would probably be a pretty good starting spot. Left rear, that needs to be fixed. Oops. Oops. No, I want it at 5, not 4, 5. Why are you doing that? What the hell? Ah, okay. You said 12? Alright, we'll try 12. That's probably going to mean I'm going to have to turn the wheel a bunch. I think I can go 50% on the tape. Actually, I can already tell you right now, I need to go... Let's detach that. I want to go 7 and 4. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. I'm doing a truck race at Pocono. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to say Pocono and Kokomo. It's combined. I put it together. Alright, I need to loosen. Nope. That won't happen. I have plans for Bruce. One of these days, I'll be just basically handing the dirt over to Bruce. Okay. Oh crap, my session's getting ready to start. Dang it, I'm not going to have enough time to really mess with this. Yep. No. No, the Uh, yeah, Bruce, you don't. It's so much time. It's insane, man. The asphalt side is. And right now, once I get it more figured out, like I've got the super late models on asphalt kind of figured out. Once I get the other cars really, figured out, it won't be as bad. But it's a lot, man. It is. It's a lot of time. Yeah. All right, I'm pretty far down, so that's good. Okay, what's the temperature here? 105. Okay, so can I go to a shorter gear? 333. I wonder if that'll work. God. Oh no, it won't even let me. 325's the cap. Dang it. Ah, man. 19 is as low as I can go on the tires. 45. Oof. I'm not gonna get to do this. Okay, so we gotta get this. I gotta get the shocks. I got time for shocks, and that's about it. Okay. Maybe not the best idea for me to do this race, since it's an open setup and I don't have a setup for it. We'll see how much I've learned. Oh man, I don't like that, Keith. It feels like I gotta turn my wheel too much. That feels weird. Oh my god, that's all the practice I'm gonna get? Oh man. It feels like I have to turn my wheel too much. I hate that. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah. And I know that might burn up my tires, but man, it feels like I have to turn my wheel too much. I don't even know if my Let's do this. Let's seal this off. No wonder the car felt like that. I didn't attach that. I was in such a hurry I forgot to attach my ARB. I thought the car felt weird. Well, we'll see if I loosen this thing up enough. Oh yeah, I got her loose. At least with low pressures. Nah, you can take care of that, man. You got the thing from what's his name, right?
Green, green, green. Here comes your first time left.
Yeah, just, you can talk to him, man. I mean, if he says he did it, I believe him. I know you do too, so. There's no reason for me to really, yeah, and there's no reason for me to do a video if we don't even have the thing to show him. When did he talk out? I gotta be honest, I didn't hear him. Oh, I drove that in way too hard. Well, no, we've covered that in every driver's meeting.
One more lap.
Dang apron. I think I'm slowing down too much in the tunnel turn.
There's the checker.
Yeah, we have a bigger problem. Yeah, well, I mean, what would we normally do in that situation? I agree with that. What was the message that he sent him exactly? Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We've also got other kids in here, though, who have no problem being respectful. Yeah. Actually, I think we can go 60. I've got no burst. If that's what you're thinking, I don't. I mean, I agree. I don't disagree with that. I agree. You know, if you look at how we dealt with that stuff over the year, I got no problem with that because you're right that's not okay. Saying something on the chat, you know, yeah, saying something. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, so yeah. Yep. How we going, Mom? I have no idea how this race is going to turn out. That was a horrible qualifying attempt.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run. Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed. Catch the 15 car.
I have to send that message back to Geo real quick. I just, ugh. You know what, tomorrow I'm going to put the... Tomorrow I'm going to put the... I'm going to put the crew chief app on here. I'm going to do a video on that. And show how to do that. So I can do the voice recognition and stuff like that to call out pit stop changes and everything. Because I've been wanting to do that, and I've had people ask me when I do that if I'll do a video on it. So I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow, because I need to get that on here.
Get ready.
Alright, here we go.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Let's have a good, clean race.
Still there? Hold the line. You're up top.
Please don't run over me, you guys. Please don't run over me. It's the first turn of lap 1
Inside.
on an enormous track. We got a long ways to
Clear
go.
low, clear low. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
Whoa, there he
All
goes.
clear, all
No,
clear.
no, 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 no!
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 16 car. Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. Catch the 19
My car won't even go.
Catch the 17 car.
Ah. That was actually pretty. That was actually pretty spectacular. That was incredible. That was amazing. I got to save that. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to save that. That was amazing. That's the craziest flip I've ever had. Oh, that was amazing. I'm gonna definitely save that replay and cut that out. I'm gonna do something with that. That was awesome. I mean, I guess if I'm gonna get wrecked, I might as well get destroyed. Yeah, just use that kill and then go softer on the rear tire pressures. 10 from the Russian judge. Yeah, I was going to say you might need to go stiffer on the bars. I don't remember what bars are in it, but... Dang it. That sucks, man. Ah, super late models. Okay, we can run this. We can get this in. We'll give it one more shot. Yeah, the gear might be the biggest thing. What week was that setup built? I mean, that's kind of right around when they did the new tire model. I can't remember exactly what week that was. Yeah, you'll know if it's with the previous version of the tire model if there's like 12 gallons of fuel in the qualifying setup. If that's the case, then don't use it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sonny, I just have bad luck. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Well, Cedar Lake slicks off a lot quicker too than Lernerville, and even Cedar Lake when it's quote unquote tacky, even then it doesn't have a whole lot of grip. Yeah, that's about the gear that we were running there with the original tire model, Kale, I believe. Okay. Where is my racing setup that I built? Is it this one? I had built the setup before I did that thing today. And I really liked it. Yeah, you too, man. Have a good one. What are these guys doing? 14.1s? I think the fastest lap I've ever done here is a 14.1. Lane, what the? Yeah, Lane, lap 1 of the truck race. Sometimes, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all sometimes.
Car stopped ahead. All right, man, we got one stopped up ahead. Go low. Go high. Slow car down low. Go high. Go high. Go high. Inside. All clear. All clear. Inside. All clear. All clear. Outside. All clear. All clear.
No, 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 no. Oof.
Have a slow car.
I want to see how this thing's going to do on worn out tires.
They're showing us a black flag. Didn't exit the pit plate. We need to come in and serve a 30-second.
How did I not exit the pit correctly? I didn't go down the pits. Ah.
Slow car ahead. Car stops down low. Go
I
high.
just got wrecked on the first lap and literally got knocked about 100 feet in the air, no joke. And I did like a, I don't know, probably like a 2460 triple gainer. No, I'm not kidding. I'm going to actually cut it out. I saved the replay to cut that out. I'm going to use it for something. I don't know what, but I'll use it for something. It was incredible.
Car stops down low. Have a slow car on the bottom. Car stops down low.
I think I've got it a little too loose. Sorry about that. Oh, mine? Oh, dude, I'm still rebuilding it after the Daytona debacle, man. I'm just now back to like 1,000, yeah. Because I've only done, over the last couple weeks, I've only done like, well, I've probably done like 7 or 8 asphalt races, but literally 4 or 5 of them, I was wrecked on the first lap. Last week when I was live streaming, I got wrecked on the first lap in 3 consecutive races. None of them my fault. Like, no joke. I mean, the IndyCar race, I got wrecked. The IndyCar race was lap 2. Xfinity race, I actually set the pole in an open setup race. Dude literally just ran right into the back of me, hit me in the left rear quarter panel, and spun me out. First lap. First corner of the first lap. So, yeah, I haven't been able to really, after I lost, what was it, 500 or 600 in Daytona, you know, I didn't do much after that, and now I'm still trying to build it back up. So I'm still really low. Yeah, it's really tough. It's both road and oval, I think. Yeah, you have to have the road license to be in it though. That's better with the caster. If you saw, I had a bunch of different versions of this setup. I forgot this is the one where I was trying the aggressive caster splits.
Go high. Low car down low. Have a slow car on the bottom.
No, as fast as those things are going.
Have a slow car on the bottom. Car stops down low. Go low.
Yeah, I'm at 900, so I'm sure that's why I'm getting wrecked every lap.
Down low. We have a slow car up high. Go low. We have a slow car up high. Got one inside. Stay high. Got a car stopped up high. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. Still there. You're clear high, clear high. Car stops down low. Inside. All clear, all clear. You got one
Go,
inside.
dude. I don't want to get wrecked. I
All
just
clear,
want to
all
see
clear.
my tires.
Slow car down low.
Jazzy ballet music to it, yeah. Put like swan song to it.
Go high. Got one stopped up high. stopped up high. We have a car stopped down low. Have a slow car on the bottom. Got one outside. Slow car down low. Car stops down low. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Slow car down low. Go high. Got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Slow car ahead.
No!
Go high.
No! Dang it. Have a good night, Bruce. Yep, have a good one. Dang it. I think I can fix that still. I think I want to actually increase that brake balance bar a little bit. And I don't know if I want to get this. I gotta reset this packer now. A little bit was a lot. Looks like I need to be going the other way. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then this. There we go. Okay, now we got it on the shock springs. Okay. Oh, crap. I actually want to put that. There we go. There we go. That would be great. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. It'd be awesome. What's that song? Dun 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 dun. That's like that ballet song. Or play R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly.
Go high. Car stops down low.
Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Oh, yeah. I'm definitely in the second split, which is fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. That's where I should be.
Slow car up high. Got a car stopped up high. We have a car stopped down low. Have a slow car on the bottom. Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high.
Did you win? What's it like to go into every race and know that you're gonna win?
Slow car up high. Go low.
$10,000. This feels really good. Don't know how fast it's gonna be, but it does feel pretty good. It does feel pretty good. I'm off the pace, but that's okay. I figured I'd be off the pace. Because like I said, I built this thing for a really long run. I'm gonna actually save this. 7881. Night 7881. Okay. I had a qualifying setup. Oh crap, where did I save that? Oh, okay, there it is. So there's the qualifying one. This one's a lot more aggressive.
Green, green, green. Here comes your first time left.
Ah, caught the apron, dang it.
One more lap.
Oh, I caught the apron again.
Checker flag this time by.
Caught the apron both times, man. That sucks, dude. Because that hurts. That really hurts the lap time. Ah, I got the pole. Ah! That can't stand. The number one guy hasn't gone yet. There's no way that that's going to stand. I can't believe I got the pole. I can't believe that. Verstappen's a stud. Yeah, but those guys, old Mazepin, that guy, he he's horrible. I think Mick Schumacher will be good. I don't think he's gonna be like his dad, but I think he'll be pretty good. But the key to Mazepin, what I call him Mazepin because he spins out so much. I don't know what his real Mazepin or whatever. He's really bad. I mean, I get it. Haas can use the money, and Mazepin's dad is a billionaire. So, I mean, I get that. But, yeah, he's not very good. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I was going to say, at least Stroll can drive. Lance Stroll has actually put it on the podium. You know what I mean? He actually has some skill. Yeah. Yeah. I think that was one of the smartest things they could have done was hire Vettel for that team. I'm betting old Daniel Ricciardo's wishing he had never left Red Bull.
Alright, man. Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
I like him too, but I remember back in 17, 18, when they were having all the problems with the Renault engines. I mean, they've fixed that with Honda. I mean, those cars are incredible now.
You don't get any extra car sets for this race, so let's be smart out there.
Oh, I think McLaren can get up there and battle with Red Bull and Mercedes. Yeah, I do. I think Ferrari can come back too. But I just know right now Red Bull's really good. What's up, Jezza? Yeah, I think Red Bull's going to win the Constructors' Championship. I think Verstappen's going to win the driver, and I think Perez, I think that was an incredible hire on their part. He's like the ultimate teammate.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Like, you never hear teammates where they tell them, like, okay, let your teammate by. You never hear them go, all right, let's go get these guys. Like, he's actually stoked about it. All right, let's do this.
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Pit road is now open. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 9 car. Catch the 6 car. Pass the 8 car. Pass the 1, pass the, catch the 1 car, pass the 4, pass the, catch the 4 car, catch the 5 car, pass the 10, pass the, catch the 5 car. Pit road is now open. Let the 1 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
I'm a lap down now. Wow. Sometimes it's just not your night, man. Yeah, Jonathan, I was the caution. Lap 1, turn 1.
Let the 10 car by. Let the 6 car by. Let the 2 car by. Let the 12 car by. Let the 3 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the 3 car. Alright, man, we're going.
I was starting outside pole, and we go, and I
Catch
go to the
12
bottom, and
car.
I got ran into the back. Got spun out. Lap one. I mean, I'd have to go back and look at it. I was clear. I saw the guy's entire car behind me. I was clear. I mean, I had room. So
Get ready.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if he just drove it in hard, or I don't know.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
I mean, according to him, it was my fault. I think the quote was "F you, number 8," which is me. So whatever. Whoa, where'd that guy go?
Outside. All clear, all clear. Have a slow car on the bottom. Go high. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
So what are you gonna do? You know? Hopefully we'll get some green flag laps here and we can actually race. I mean, there's only 6 cars on the lead lap.
Car 1. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the
Oh, they
outside.
actually
Pit
do a
road is
lucky
now
dog? Sweet. So maybe I'll get the lucky dog next caution. If you get back to him, you better feed him the bone. Yeah. I don't do that, man. I can't do it. Now look, if I get my lap back and I work my way up to the front and I'm running second and he's running first, you know, I'll give a little bump and run for the win. I'll do that, but I won't try to wreck him.
Let the 12 car by.
That 12 car is scaring me, man, because he disappears like crazy.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now. Get ready. Green flag, green flag. The pace car is in. Inside. All clear, all clear. You got one inside.
Go, number 4. It's
Stay
lap
high. There's a car
9.
below.
I'm not interested in
Inside.
getting wrecked again.
Slow car down low. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Go high. Got one inside. All clear, all clear.
I gotta stop I'm overdriving the corner right now. I'm gonna burn up my tires. I need to take it easy, let those guys
one
overdrive their
outside.
stuff.
You're clear high, clear high.
Ooh, I want to catch that apron.
Go low. Alright, man, caution is
Dang
out,
it, and I don't
caution
think
is
I'm the
out.
first
Line up
car a
single
lap
file.
down.
Pit road is closed.
Darn it.
Past the hey car. Catch the 4 car.
Anthony, I will tell you right now, you can go get my free setups, and they will work for the current tire model. Just get the free setups and decrease the air pressures in the rear tires. Take out like 2 pounds in both rear tires. That would be your best bet. You can do the Insider for the midgets, and it's only $4 a month. The problem is that I put those out with the official season, and so,
Car by. He had the position
you know,
when the
if
yellow
you
flag
need
came out.
something and I don't have it up yet because we haven't had it on the official schedule, then you're not going to have it. You see what I'm saying? Because with the new tire model, the Insider stuff has got to all be redone. So the free setups would be a really good place to start, and that way you wouldn't have to spend money. And they're good, man. I mean, I've been using them as a base to build the Insider
Let
setups.
the 12 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 6 car by. Let the 12 car by. He had the
How do these
position when
guys
the yellow
have the
flag came
position
out.
on me? What the hell?
Let the 4 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the 6 car.
Anthony, go to schoolofsimracing.net, and when you get to the homepage, just scroll down and you'll see a thing that says free content. Click on that,
Man, we're going green next
fill out
time
the
by.
form. It's
All
just
right,
your
man,
name
line
and your
up on the
email, and
inside
it'll
row.
give you access to all the free setups. You'll see a button that says download Dirt Midget setups. It's got the Dirt Midgets, the late models, the big blocks, all of it. Just click on the buttons, download what you want, and you're good to go.
Get ready. Pass the 10, pass the. Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. Stay low. You're clear high, outside. Still there. Stay low. You're clear high, outside. You're clear high, clear high. outside. All clear, all clear.
It's really too bad I got wrecked on the first lap. If I wasn't a lap down right now, I'd be running in the top 5.
Full car down low.
Trying different entries and they're not working. That one was pretty good.
Got one outside. Still there? What's your line? You're clear high, clear high. Low car up high. Got one stopped up high. Go low. Alright man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Wow.
Heads up 12 car.
Thanks, man. I got big blocks covered. I won a contest and got a season of big blocks from McConey's shop. I wanted to keep doing business with them. My wife was watching her videos trying to help me. Right on, man.
Heads up 12 car.
Not very tech savvy. Ah, you're good, dude. No big deal. McConey's good, man. They're a good shop. You know, we got guys in the league who run McConey and they're fast.
Get your lap back by passing the field. On the outside. Pass the
I know
12,
that.
pass the
Sweet, I got my lap back. I know that
two, pass the
their stuff is. I honestly don't know how their stuff is in the midgets, just because I don't know who runs their midget setups. But I know their big block and late model setups are good.
now open.
Because I've got guys in my late model and big block league that run McConey, and they're fast. They're really fast. So, McConey's good. All right, got my lap back. There we go.
Catch the 4 car. Because you're the lucky dog, you will be held at the end of the longest line. Pit road is closed. Let the 12 car by.
Where's the 12 car? Oh, they don't have a midget builder. I see. I didn't know that.
Alright man, we're going green next time by. Alright man, line up on the inside row. Catch the 12 car.
That's the biggest thing between most setup shops and SSR. And SSR is not a setup shop. We are a community. We just offer some paid services. But other than the wing sprint cars, which I just stopped doing a month or two ago, I do all the setups. It's me. I do them all. A lot of places have multiple builders, which is good. I mean, that way you can have somebody who specializes in one thing.
Got one outside. You're clear high.
That
Clear
12
high.
car scares me, man. Alright, now I'm on the lead lap. Let's see if I can run these guys down. Need to get around this 4 car. I think my best bet is going to be to cut underneath them coming out of the corner. Oh, he did a good job of holding it down that time. And I did not do a good job smacking the wall. Dang it, there was my opportunity and I missed it. Oh my god. Just dove in front of me. Jeez. God, man. It's a good thing I'm a courteous driver. Whew. Almost lost it there. Crap, now I gotta make up all that time. Dang it. I tell you what, this setup feels really good on the long run. Me sliding across the track like that, though, it's amazing. It feels like I just took 50% of my life of my tires away, though, with that, man. It's like all of a sudden the car has zero grip now. All right, I need to get back into my rhythm here. I'm overdriving the car.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
There we go.
You're in 4. Outside. Third place.
25 laps, 26 laps to go. I don't know. I don't know if I can catch these guys. I tell you what, my car feels really good though. It's not going to be though if I keep smacking the wall. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch the leader unless we get a caution. If we get a caution, I could catch him. I'm definitely the fastest car on the track right now. Oh man, I overdrove that corner. Dang it. I am overdriving my entry trying to catch this guy. It's screwing me up. Crap. I should be leading this race. I followed that guy right into the wall. Oh.
Ten to go.
God dang it. That might have just cost me second place. If that didn't, that one did.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. high. Five laps to go.
God dang it! Ah, this guy's blocking me good. Ah. I didn't want to hit him. I would have spun him out.
2 to go this time by.
I'm not going to get second now. I could have drove it in deeper, but I didn't want to lean on him. That would have wrecked him and probably me too.
Got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
He did a good job blocking me. He held on. Dang it, man. That's upsetting because I should have won that race.
There's the checkered flag.
Had I not got wrecked on the first lap, I think I would
There
have
you
won
go,
that
man.
race.
Good job, driver.
Because I was definitely the fastest car on the track the last half of the race, especially at least the last 30 laps. I was catching the leaders. Oh well, I'll take third to get spun on the first corner of lap 1. Let's watch the first lap here. What happens? Oh yeah. Yeah, apparently that was my fault. Guy asking for help. I'll send him the link to the video today. All right. I'll take it. Third place, you know, getting wrecked on lap 1. I'm good. Yeah, plus I smacked the wall like 10 times. Yeah, Jonathan, that's because I was overdriving the car. I was pushing way too hard. You're right, I was being wittily inconsistent. That's something that I have to get way better at. And when I say I should have won, I mean I should have been in position to win. Because if I hadn't got spun and I was running up front, I would have been more calm, I should say. I start pushing and I make dumb mistakes, and then I get in my head, and then I start making more dumb mistakes. So I had a car that could have won. I didn't drive a winning race. I had a car that could have won, would be the best way to say it. Too conservative and it kills you. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit when it comes to passing and stuff on asphalt, I am conservative. I am. I really am. I'm not 100% comfortable really driving in deep and sticking my nose in there and stuff like that. This is, I don't know, maybe my 12th asphalt race. You know what I mean? Like, if you actually look at races that I've ran and completed. So, yeah, I'll be the first to admit, yeah, I have a lot to learn in terms of the racecraft. I do. I'll be the first to admit that. I actually like Southern Majestic. I think it's a fun track. I like it the best in the I just finished an asphalt race. I'm getting ready to hop off. I like it the best in the God dang it, why the sprint cars. God, why was I not thinking about that or remembering that? I really like the asphalt sprint cars at Southern. I like the mods too. The mods are pretty fun at Southern. I like the mods at pretty much all the short tracks. So the mods are really fun. That's the next car I want to really dive into. Third lane models went from not being able to get the car to rotate to being able to put the car where I want. Right on, Matt. I'm glad that stuff's helping you, man. So, they don't have them right now. I'm not rich though. I've seen some of the prices. Yeah, Anthony, setups can be expensive. They can. Even if you look at what we have, you know what I mean? For a car, it's $4 a month. That comes to $1 a track. But even that adds up. You know what I mean? It adds up. So it's just, sim racing is not cheap. You know what I mean? The thing I tell people when it comes to buying setups, it's one of the reasons why we do the free setups, and then I put out a lot of the training stuff on how to build setups, because that's a thing that a lot of people want to know how to do or want to learn, because a lot of people would rather do it themselves, which is understandable. I would rather do it myself, even if I'm given a setup from somebody that I know it's going to be an awesome setup, like the setup tonight in Kokomo. I'll usually make a couple adjustments to it, just because it's not going to fit me perfectly because someone else built it, So the main thing with the setups is the time savings. That's really the main thing. A lot of people who do the insider program, for example, a lot of them do it because it just saves them time. We have a lot of people who are like, look, I've only got, a couple of hours a week. I don't want to spend time building setups. I just want to race. All right, sweet, And then we got a lot of people who, we've got like 2,700 people or something like that in the SSR Discord. And, the vast majority of them, they don't buy setups. They build their own, which is great. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's always awesome. So, but T150 is going bye-bye. My buddy offered his TMX, and my other buddy has a G29 setup he's wanting to give me as well. Right on. The T150 and the TMX are actually, I believe, the same wheel. One is the PlayStation version and one is the Xbox version. I actually had a TMX. They're not bad. They're decent starter wheels. I ran my TMX for quite a while. The only reason I upgraded to the T300 that I have is because the motor on the TMX that I had was starting to go bad. So I use that wheel for my son when he races because he can't fit in my cockpit. And so I take it and strap it to a little table for him, and he uses that because it doesn't have a ton of force. And so I can just turn down the force feedback and turn up the dampening so it's just a little bit, got a little bit more friction for him, and he loves it. But those aren't bad wheels. G29's not a bad wheel neither. Hell, I know Tyler Shell, I mean, he over 1,000 official wins, and he ran a G29 up until like this last year, I think, or something, you know. So, but yeah, those will work. If it's got force feedback, that's good, man. We would all, dude. I would love to have a direct drive wheel and the big huge awesome sim rig with the 32-inch monitor. You're like, oh, I'd love to have all that stuff, but at the end of the day, you don't have to have that, man. The main thing is if you got something you can use and it's fun and it works for you, that's all that matters. That's the main thing. A lot of the stuff that I have, I wouldn't have half of it if SSR wasn't my business, because this stuff's it's a tax write-off for me. That's why I have the stuff that I have. Like my PC, the case, the USB ports on the front of my case are going bad. This case is probably 5 or 6 years old. It's been through, this is the third build that it's had in it. I just ordered a new case and a USB expansion card today. I'm going to be rebuilding my system. Do I have to do that? No, I don't. I could have just bought the USB expansion card and been perfectly fine. But because I can write it off as a business expense, that's why I'm doing that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, my point is you don't have to have the best stuff. There are pro drivers, some of the best in the business, and they don't even use force feedback, right? They have like a force feedback wheel, they just turn it off. So the main thing is just, and as long as you're having fun, man, that's the key. What's up, Tanner? Yeah, I'm interested to see that that new direct drive wheel from Fanatec or Fanatec. Is it Fanatec or Fanatec? I never get that right. I always say Fanatec. I don't know if that's correct, but I'm interested to see what that wheel's gonna be like. I really am. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like. I would like to get it. It'd be awesome if I was sponsored by Fanatec and I got shipped stuff for free to review it. That'd be great. That would be awesome. I would love to do that. Because then I could test it and keep stuff and then give other stuff away. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be incredible. So there you go. That's what we got to do. So go out, tell everybody to subscribe to the channel so I can get to, like, what do you have to have? Like 500,000 people or something? No problem. We'll get to 500,000. No problem. Get 500,000 people and then we can start getting some free stuff and I'll start giving it out to you guys, man. There we go. No problem, Tanner. I've been on for 4 hours now. I'm actually hopping off right now. So I've been working with the Driving Force GT. It's got to be better. Yeah, it'll be better. I mean, that wheel's gonna be it's gonna be a direct drive, even though it's only 8 Newton meters. That's still a lot compared to this right here. I have a T300. This is a very good wheel, and I think it's only 4 Newton meters. So 8's quite a bit. But anyways, you guys, that'll do it. That's all for tonight. We will be back tomorrow night with the midgets and the non-wings at Cedar Lake. So, and maybe something else. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll take another crack at the trucks and see if we can get to lap 2 this time. But or maybe something else. See if I can keep it off the wall. But anyways, that'll do it, you guys. Thank you very much as always for joining me. Until tomorrow night.